My name is Kristy Boisvert. I'm an illustrator, graphic designer, and art teacher, and I'm from Montreal. I find peace and serenity sort of in nature, and I've spent my childhood surrounded by it, and animals as well as pets. So when I wanted to find peace in my artwork and to give that to other people, the two really came together really naturally. The three branches of my work inform each other mainly in that they allow me to sort of use all the parts of my brain. It helps me stay more focused even though my attention is divided. My work as an illustrator is really about interpreting my place in the world and the things that I see and the things that I love and putting them down on paper and making them colorful and beautiful. My work as a graphic designer is about helping other people achieve their goals. As an art teacher, that's really where I recharge. After the pencil drawing is done, I always bring it into Photoshop by taking a photo of it, a quick snapshot with my phone, it's enough. And then I sort of trace the lines over in Photoshop using a custom brush that mimics a paintbrush and ink. So the effect that I get is very similar to anything that I would have done by hand with ink and a brush, but is much faster. The cool thing about Photoshop brushes is that it's like having all of the brushes in the whole world available to you. So there's all the different sizes and textures that you could want. And I use one brush that is designed to mimic India ink and a paintbrush, but in many different sizes. So you can see even on this drawing that there are many different thicknesses or line weights that I've used, and they give different effects for the drawing, and the outline of the creatures are important to be thick so that they stand out, and the details are always just a little bit thinner, which helps with the overall feeling of the drawing and helps it stay dynamic and fun and not stiff. When I'm working on projects that have like a lot of woodland creatures or that are like featured outside, I'll often use a lot of softer colors, but like peaches and aqua and sort of greeny yellow colors. For anything more magical, then I get to add in the pinks and the purples and stuff like that. So it's a little bit easier to do a project when the palette is chosen sort of ahead of time. For this project in particular, because actually in other projects I've been known to use every color in the whole world, which is a whole other aesthetic, but this is sort of a new aesthetic for me. It's a little bit darker, a little bit grungier, which is really fun for me because it really lets me explore new aspects of my creativity and expression and stuff like that, which you know, you get comfortable doing things a certain way and expressing yourself a certain way, and it's important to know yourself but also to not necessarily be complacent in your work. So exploring this new way of making art and choosing color palettes and stuff like that is really interesting.